We are all proud of our homes, but 4 very brave contestants are about to put their reputations on the line in a bid to win £1,000.
Here you go, sir.
4 complete strangers will secretly rate each other's homes.
It's a dead mouse on a burnt toast next to a dried turd.
Oh my God! Oh God!
At the end, they'll each find out exactly what the others thought of their property.
Oh my God!
I would never move in here.
But which of these very different homes will scoop the cash prize?
It's gay art.
It's not gay art.
It's gay.
What are you, an interior decorator or a consultant?
This is going to be the first 40 points on May the Best House Win.
Welcome to London, home to Buckingham Palace and Her Majesty the Queen. Unfortunately, she couldn't do the show this week, something about another engagement, so instead, these 4 residents will compete for £1,000. So, let the viewings begin. Located in the East End, this Georgian building has 11 rooms, including 2 bedrooms, 2 gallery rooms, and on the ground floor, a traditional East End boozer.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, blimey, Governor. It's the creative space of artist and licensee Pauline Forster, who uses it to store work between exhibits.
Hi, welcome to the George Tavern. Here we go. Ta-da! In my home, you can find lots of different unusual objects. From carbonised fruit, bread, because I'm obsessive about carbonising. And I can also collect mummified creatures, birds, mummified rats, owls, snakes, frogs. Whatever I find, I preserve them. That is carbonised bananas, carbonised half lemons. I've got hundreds and hundreds of these. That's a bit of broccoli. This is a rat, a mummified rat, and I hung it in the cellar as part of the installation, and it freaked lots of people out.
I wonder why. Though not everyone has been put off.
I rent out the place for location work, film, fashion, whatever. We just had Plan B, Magic Numbers, Amy Winehouse, Tilda Swinton, Duran Duran, Justin Timberlake, Nick Cave. Kate Moss is laying in that bed.
Well, she could have made it before leaving.
All these people love it. Some of them have said that they've been all over the world, and they've honestly said this is the best place they've ever been in.
Yeah. It's not celebrities you have to impress, though. Very soon, Pauline will welcome 3 strangers to her home. They'll cast a critical eye over the property and give it a mark out of 10. Pauline will be judged not only on the look of the house, but also the hospitality on offer.
Beautiful.
So, let's meet the other contestants. Former hairdresser Michelle Ziff revamps homes for a living, and to do that, you need to tread on a few toes.
I have been known to upset people with my comments before, but sometimes the truth hurts.
Antonia Moore is a photographer who also runs a bed and breakfast where her dirty laundry is never aired in public.
I hate going into someone's bedroom. I don't want to go into someone's bedroom and see a bag full of dirty linen and pants and all that.
32-year-old Jimmy Carlson is a furniture designer from Sweden, and before you ask, not for IKEA.
I can't stand pink carpets. I think it should look clean. If it doesn't look clean, then, I don't believe that the person itself probably is very clean.
Don't worry, Jimmy. Pauline's cleaning spree is already underway. Well, sort of.
Yeah, I don't want to tidy up too much because I quite like a bit of clutter on top of things. I never put my plates away because if I put them away, I've got to get them out again to use them. So I always just leave them on the top.
Don't let Jimmy hear you say that, Pauline, because he's on his way. What are his first impressions?
It's probably a guy, a couple, into the arts. Got a lot of vintage pieces.
You could say that, Jimmy.
Hello.
Next to arrive is Michelle.
I do actually know this pub. I was brought up in the East End. Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Do I? And my favourite thing too.
Last on the scene is Antonia.
It's got character. It's got that feeling. It's just got this strange feeling, but I do like it. You can smell Jack the Ripper.
Don't worry, I think that's Pauline mummifying a rat.
Morning. Hi. Hello. Come in. My name's Pauline.
Hello, Pauline. Antonia.
Hi, Antonia. God, you look so much like a friend of mine.
The rules of the competition state that Pauline must let her guests view the house unattended. But first, she welcomes them to her home.
Right, welcome to the George Tavern. There's 3 more stories, all different, lots of different things in there. I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to let you walk around and discover.
Oh, come on, I'm
Do you want to have a look?
Okay.
Be careful,
Wait.
don't trip up.
Thank you so much.
Pauline goes to the beer garden to sit out the tour. The guests go straight to the kitchen. The first thing on their mind, food.
We're making a cup of tea.
I would like to eat it.
Do you guys want one?
Can I?
Help yourselves, why don't you?
Antonia,
One sugar, please.
I love a bacon sandwich. You want to
Don't worry, Michelle. I have a feeling you'll soon lose your appetite.
I've got to say,
Next, they enter the gallery, home to Pauline's experimental line of animal art.
Ooh, I'm not sure if I like this room.
I'm not a lover of stuffed animals, taxidermy.
Well, some people might not like mummified rats and things like that, or mice on toast. I find them quite poetic, all these little bits and pieces. So, I don't know. I think there'll be. I don't know what the word is.
Horrified?
It's not fascinated. It is enchanted, maybe, by the place.
If they're enchanted, they're hiding it well.
Oh, Lord above. Don't touch that. You don't know where it's been.
That's a mouse.
I don't know if these are like animal...
Poos.
Yes.
is it?
I don't know.
Don't lick it.
Don't,
Well,
Alex.
I'm not going to lick it.
Or it's like
I'm
a
not-
Krispy
I'm
Kreme
not-
donut
no,
that's gone off.
It's a dead mouse on a burnt toast.
Okay.
Next to a dried turd.
Let's just get out of here. It's
Yeah, I don't like
It feels
this room.
disturbing.
I don't like this.
But there's more horror in the bathroom.
Oh
He said, oh dear.
The bathroom. Shock horror. Absolutely disgusting.
Oh my God, Barbara Cartlin.
This
There's
is
flies flying.
this is gross. I can't wait to get out of this room. I'm going.
I'm going. Yeah.
Jimmy and the others escape to the bedroom.
Wow, look at this, guys. Look at this.
I've got a feeling it must be her bedroom because we're I can't see another room for her to
haven't-
sleep
we haven't
in.
seen
We haven't
another
seen another
bedroom.
bedroom.
Actually, I never thought that.
Plus, it's-
Let's see.
know, it's
Let's
quite-
see the bed sheets.
No,
Oh no.
no.
Have some respect. Simon Le Bon's been on that bed.
Oh my god. Oh, Michelle, you love this.
Go on.
Oh, this is, look at that. What is that, a rat?
Jesus. Oh, put it down. Oh my good lord.
Oh, the teeth. Is that?
Oh my god, I'm starting to itch now. What is that? I don't even want to know.
Do you know what? I think in a nutshell, Pauline comes from the country, and they're used to shooting peasants, skinning it.
Peasants? Don't you mean pheasants?
I know. Maybe some of these things may not appeal to us, but to other people, this would be absolutely fantastic, unique, interesting, fascinating.
Never let it be said that I've never been rendered speechless before, because here we are.
I have not touched anything, I think, since we entered this house, apart from a door handle, maybe.
With their ordeal over, the guests head back downstairs for hospitality.
Hello.
Oh, you finished?
That looks fantastic.
And they seem awfully keen on washing their hands.
Did you like it?
Oh.
Every room tells us a story.
And some rooms tell a more disturbing story than others.
It is telling a story because every little thing that you see in my house has come from somewhere. So, like, for instance, the mummified rat, the brown one, that came from an exhibition I did in London called London's Burning. When you walked into the building, I did a bakery shop where everything was carbonised. And I had pyramids of bagels, all very kind of like neat.
They're bagels.
Bagels. You thought it was.
I thought it was a turd.
Did you? No.
A slight misunderstanding. But what are the guests' final verdicts on the property? They'll be asked to give a mark out of 10, taking into account factors such as style and interior design, comfort and homeliness, hospitality, and how much they enjoyed the overall viewing experience. Is Pauline's house high art or low rent?
My favourite room in the house is very difficult to say because there wasn't one.
Overall, the house is beautiful. It has a character. Every room tells a story, but the bathroom is disgusting, to be honest with you.
It's a big place. It has amazing potential. To put it together with all this old furniture just makes everything look really old and tired and dirty and unhealthy, and moths and you know, birds and frogs dried up and rotten away.
We get the message, Jimmy.
Feathers on it.
Time for those marks out of 10.
Love you, Pauline. You're a creative genius, but there's just too much dead stuff for me. It's a 5. Sorry.
Would love to take pictures here, but to live here, there's no way. I give her 4.
Great potential, but I think it feels a bit too cluttered and too dirty. So, on that note, I'm really sorry, Pauline. I'm gonna give it a 4.
So the score for Pauline's creative masterpiece, only 13 out of a possible 30. Pauline will find her marks out at the end of the show. Until then, the scorecards will be placed in 3 sealed envelopes.
Interesting person, by the way. Thanks, Pauline.
The pressure's off me, and now I can go and have a snoop round their place and see what I make of it.
Coming up on May the Best House Win, Michelle's home, where relations soon get strained.
Wow, this is fantastic! I'm not going to grumble because I enjoyed having a massage, but I think that's all to do with manipulation of their score points.
Welcome back to London, where 4 proud homeowners are battling it out to win £1,000. Before the break, the other contestants awarded pub landlady Pauline 13 out of 30 for her Georgian art house. Next, it's the turn of interior designer Michelle Ziff to show off her home.
Hi, my name is Michelle and welcome to my sanctuary.
It's a property designed to her exact specifications.
As an interior designer, I'm a nightmare, probably, definitely, 100%. I'm not dictatorial, but what I actually do is make sure that clients don't make a mistake.
Situated in North London, this contemporary flat has got an open-plan kitchen and living room, 2 bedrooms and a modern bathroom.
I bought this property in 2006 as a wreck. I completely gutted it, from flooring to rendering to new electrics. This house is perfect now. My home is pretty gorgeous.
One of her favourite items in her home is the kitchen wallpaper.
It's just really fresh, really pretty, and sometimes when you've had a drink in my house, you kind of think, oh my God, he looks like a Chinese Buddha.
How many drinks do you need to see that?
After a hard day, I'm knackered, and I shut this door, I put some candles on, turn out the lights, and literally, I soak here until I prune up.
What?
Sounds horrible, that, until you... What do you call that when you prune up?
We know what you mean, Michelle. It's the day of the viewing, and Michelle's mood can best be described as overconfident.
This is going to be the first 40 points on May the Best House Win. You saw it here first.
Wow, that would be amazing! It's only scored out of 30. Still, what are the other guests expecting?
It's probably like a kind of Victorian terraced house or something, but I think it's a flat.
It's going to be absolutely immaculate. I bet you could eat the food from the toilet floor.
You're right, Antonia. And the kitchen worktop, and the toilet seat, and the sink.
Well, Antonia's a clean freak like me, and she kind of made a little remark while we were at Pauline's, like, oh, not taking any chances at this moment in time. So a little wipe here and there will guarantee that I hopefully won't have her say that. Nervous, in fact, very nervous. I wasn't, but now I am. What more is there to say?
Nothing, because the first guest, Pauline, is here.
It looks very different to mine. I can see little ceiling lights up there sparkling away. I'm sure it's immaculate.
Hello, darling. Oh, how was your trip here?
It was interesting.
From the east to the north.
Next, it's Jimmy, flying high in his aviators. Looking good.
I think it's going to be quite a modern interior of the flat, but I think the colours are going to be quite bright, a lot of pinks and turquoise.
Oh no, sorry, not today, thank you.
Last to arrive is Antonia.
Very clean, very welcoming. I like it. I like the location. I've got a good feeling I'm not even in the house yet. I think I would have liked this.
Hello, darling.
Oh, God, it's beautiful. So, okay, so when can I move in?
Don't you want to have a look round first?
Welcome to Miss Sif's house. I love it here. It's really quiet. It's a nice road, lovely neighbours, and I really hope you guys just enjoy everything that is on offer in my home.
Michelle leaves the gang to wait outside.
The sofa, how it looks really comfortable though.
Yeah.
It's super comfy.
Is it?
And Antonia has already found something that's caused offence.
Take the shoes off, it's not very good etiquette. Just in case people might be eating there later. But you know what? I like this. This is a typical chair that if I was on a date, can't get too intimate and you're in control of your destiny. You know? Whereas if you're over there, you've got to, if they want to kiss you, you can't say no.
All right.
We're over here.
Calm down, Antonia. You're kiss obsessed.
I like the kiss. I like it. It works. It's bookcase, fantastic. It stands out. It's clean.
No, I'm just joking.
That's okay, darling.
Careful, Jimmy. She's got to come to your house yet.
Thank you for making that start.
The guests move to the bedroom.
Wow.
Bedroom.
Look at this.
Wow, it's beautiful.
I'm going to test
I like
this
the
bit.
colour schemes.
Let's test.
This is really nice.
It is.
Make yourself at home, why don't you?
Hello? It's Michelle's friend, Antonia.
There's someone on the phone for you, Michelle.
I'm just eavesdropping, trying to listen in.
Who's this? It's Antonia.
Oh, not at the moment. She's busy. Could you ring back in about 20 minutes? Okay, thank you. Bye.
Never mind. Sure, it's not important.
That's the person that answered the phone.
One part of me really wants to be invisible and be in there and have a good old eavesdrop, but the other part of me is pretty nervous.
I'm not surprised. Now they're in the bathroom and they're stealing your stuff.
Oh my God, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah.
God, that's very naughty, nicking the hand cream.
It smells yummy.
It is. What is it? Ginger and...
Covering your body.
You know what it is, the lighting.
It is good. It's
dry,
good
isn't it?
smell.
Properly moisturised, the guests move to the utility room, where things soon get strained.
Right, here we go. Wow, this is fantastic!
You look like a mad woman. You're looking like this. Let's leave her in this room.
Can I
Lock
just
the
have a
door and leave her.
Come on, Jimmy, let her join you. Oh, who's this?
Hello.
A friend of mine owns a massage company, and I thought it would be a really nice treat for everyone just to chill out a bit and just really de-stress.
What more could a guest want?
Thank you.
A little bit of Jimmy, maybe?
Jimmy, darling, why don't you get your top off? Yeah. Can I touch your shoulders? Can I touch them? Of course. Am I allowed to?
Oh my God.
Ooh, could this be our first May the Best House win romance? Watch this space, because first, it's time for hospitality.
What? Sorry, start tucking into burgers.
Oh, I just go to McDonald's and get it now. Keep that on there.
Champagne, red, what do you fancy?
This is fantastic for me.
Yeah, this is fine for me as well.
If I mix my drink, I'll be stripping.
Careful, Jimmy, she's after you. So, what about the house? Is Michelle's makeover the stuff of romance, or does nothing go together?
I thought it was maybe a little bit too organized and not enough soul into the pieces she had bought. There's no history in it. Like they just came from a interior shop somewhere.
Michelle's environment and my environment is a bit like chalk and cheese. It just seems too set up to me.
Antonia, though, thinks she's uncovered some dirty tricks.
The hospitality is 100% is fantastic, but I think it's to do with getting extra scores. But I am not going to be brainwashed by the massage.
Oh, how ungrateful. Time for those marks out of 10.
Sorry, but I've seen it all before.
Love the house, but not your dirty tricks. Massages? 7.
Clever conversion, a 2-stage, and I think you got still some way to go, so I'll give you a 5.
That gives Michelle a score on the door of 16. Not great, but enough to put her in first place.
Thank you so much,
Michelle. Thank you.
Tomorrow. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Miss Ziff obviously would love to win. I put a lot of effort in. I'm absolutely shattered, and I would just be so honoured and so flattered if all the effort that I put into my home and it did win.
Next on May the Best House win, Antonia's house, where the contestants bare their teeth.
Hello.
Welcome back to May the Best House Win, the show where 4 strangers open their homes to each other and after a good nosy, award a mark out of 10. And the winning house grabs a grand. Today, it's the turn of photographer and former model Antonia Moore to host the other contestants.
Welcome to my home, my beautiful home. Come inside and have a look.
Situated in northwest London, this 70s townhouse consists of a kitchen diner, a studio and 4 bedrooms, 2 of which she rents out for bed and breakfast, but not to any old riffraff.
I'm very passionate about my home. I like to keep it clean. I tell you the reason why I'm very selective, because not everybody, believe it or not, is toilet trained.
Well, everyone I know is.
Oh, this is the cloakroom, and I think a cloakroom should be as good as a dining room. If a person uses the toilet, and if they drip drop, the mop is there to wipe it up. In fact, I think the cloakroom should be so clean that you could eat the food off the toilet floor.
When she's not making her toilet fit for a feast, Antonia indulges in her other passion, scavenging.
I go all around the areas and go into skips. I'm forever going into people's bins. A lot of the furniture, believe it or not, is from the skip. I mean, the things that I pick up, you'd be absolutely amazed. I got this from the skip. I said, oh, we need a piano stool. I cleaned it up, and I was very lucky. This table here, believe it or not, comes from the skip. I enjoy going to skips. I mean, sometimes when I take my daughter to school, we'd be walking, and she'd say, oh, Mummy, can we go this way? And I'd say to her, well, why can't we go this way? Oh, Mummy, please, I don't want us to go to a skip the first thing in the morning. So I let her walk ahead of me because she doesn't want her friends to see me go to a skip. This is fair enough.
Sounds a bit rubbish. The guests are only half an hour away. Time for a last-minute clean of the house. Make sure you wipe up those drip drops, Antonia. But what are the guests expecting?
Antonia's home. I've just got no idea. And actually, I'm not even going to make a call on this. I'm going to wait and be pleasantly surprised, I hope.
I'm looking forward to Antonia's environment because I've got no idea what it was like or is like.
She's a nutcase, absolute nutcase fruitcake. She's great. However, I'm actually expecting an ex-council flat. Not much personality, not much of a style at all, I'm afraid.
Charming. Back at Antonia's, with the toilet sparkling, she decides to apply a bit of polish to something else. Her greeting.
I've got an idea. When they arrive, I'm going to put my teeth in and go, well, morning. But it depends on the mood, I'm going to see.
The first to arrive is Jimmy. Boy, is he in for a treat.
It's probably a little bit run down looking at the outside, so you can imagine the inside being a little bit run down as well.
Not a bad reaction, but practice makes perfect, Antonia. Let's see what Michelle thinks.
I know this house. One of my clients lives over there. Hello! What's in your mouth? Oh, darling, you didn't. No, I think it's a joke. I know you. Shut it up.
Almost there, Antonia. I'm sure the act will have Pauline in stitches once she can drag herself away from the skip.
There's a box over there. I'm going to just go and check that out. Have a look.
Hands off, Pauline. That's Antonia's.
Hello. Oh, God, you look beautiful.
I don't think she's even noticed.
Oh, dear. Never mind, come on. Let's get you in.
Maybe she'll pay more attention to her welcome speech.
Morning. Welcome to my home, and I hope you enjoy it. This house is 1970. Enjoy it, and I'll see you later.
Yee!
Antonia retreats to the garden as the tour begins. But rather than explore the house, another mystery consumes them. What Antonia does for a living.
I think she could be a private fitness instructor because she's got an amazing body. She's very tall. She looks really good.
Yeah.
And she's just graduated. So either maybe she's a nurse.
No, she's
No, she's not a nurse.
Fitness.
Make your mind up.
I reckon she's a dancer.
She could have been like a pole dancer. And no disrespect, Antonia.
Yeah, but having said that, these days it's quite a trendy thing.
Oh my God! It's total girl power.
Zig-a-zig?
So,
Ah,
if she is-
not quite Michelle. But taking her clothes off does seem to occupy her.
To have 3 people wandering around my home that I don't really know feels kind of naked. It makes you feel like you're walking around with no clothes on.
Cool. We're no further down the line of the mystery of what Antonia does. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm in the next room because I'm desperate to find out what this lady does now.
The guests have reached the lounge, where finally the mystery is solved.
Right, she's a photographer.
I don't think she's just a photographer.
I've got a feeling
That she's in
that
there.
she's in this.
Da, 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 da.
Amazing.
But the article also reveals a surprising past.
At college, she was diagnosed with dyslexia.
But it didn't take
too.
long for another opportunity to present itself. You really don't need to be able to read and write in order to pout in front of the camera. Taking off my clothes for magazines paid the rent and opened new doors.
She's a page 3 girl. I thought she was.